Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today, we're diving into a key skill that unlocks smarter Jira usage, creating custom filters. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to set up filters in Jira to organize and pinpoint your tasks with just a couple of clicks, saving yourself headaches and serious time as your project grows. So let's get started. First things first, go ahead and open Jira. If you're new to Jira or logging in for the first time, don't let those dashboards intimidate you. As you land on the home page, take a moment to orient yourself. This is your control center. Filters in Jira are like sets of glasses. They help you focus on the work that matters most and tune out the rest. Next, select the space or project you're working with. Think of spaces as separate neighborhoods, each with its own tasks and issues. Choosing the right space makes sure your filter isn't pulling in tasks from unrelated projects. Simply look for your project name or icon and click in. Now, click the list column. Depending on how your view is set up, this might show as issues or tasks. Essentially, it's the area where all your project's moving parts live. Clicking here brings up the full roster. It can look overwhelming if you've got a busy team, which is exactly why we're creating a filter. At the top of this list, you'll spot the Filters button. Go ahead and click that. Filters are like the sorting hat in Harry Potter. You tell Jira what you want to see, and it pulls up just those items for you. This is where the magic happens. From here, you get to select what item you want to view. Maybe you only want tickets assigned to you or just those marked in progress. Choose options that are relevant to your workflow, for example, filtering by priority, status, or even sprint. Don't worry if you're unsure what to pick right now. You can experiment and tweak later. This customization helps you cut through the clutter, making it easy to focus on exactly what you need. Once you're happy with your selection, head back to the top and click Save Filter. This is a crucial step. Saving the filter ensures you won't have to repeat this process every time. Jira stores your personalized view for future use. Now, type a clear, descriptive name for your filter. Make it specific. For example, Urgent Bugs, Sprint 12, is much more helpful than Filter 1. Naming things well now means you can find and use them easily later. After you've named your filter, click Save Filter again to finish up. Just a quick double check. Your filter should now be stored and ready to go. If you ever want to clear out your current filters and view the full list again, simply click Clear. This resets you back to seeing everything so you never get stuck looking at only a small subset. But here's where the power of Jira filters shines. When you want to access your custom filter, just click Filter again and use the search bar to find the one you made a moment ago. Select it, and voila, your tailored view pops right up. This is great if you're juggling multiple projects or need to revisit a specific filter next week. And there you have it. Setting up filters in Jira is straightforward, but it opens up a world of productivity and focus. If you got stuck on any step, don't worry. Take your time, explore the options, and soon this will feel second nature. Thanks for watching. If this tutorial helped you out, don't forget to hit like, drop a comment below if you have questions or want more Jira tips, and subscribe to Jexo's How-To series for more step-by-step guides. See you next time.